Hey, I'm Stephen Ewashkiw, and this is an Adventure Yoga Pose Breakdown. We're going to work on Purvottanasana today. We normally call that reverse plank or upward plank. Purvottanasana really translates as intense stretch of the east being the front of your body. Like in Paschimottanasana, you might know that's also called intense stretch of the west sometimes, the seated forward fold. That's intense stretch of the back, and this Purvottanasana, it's intense stretch of the front of the body. Reverse plank or upward plank. That's what we're going to work on today. If you're going to do this with me, unroll your mat and have a seat, because we're going to start seated. To practice Purvottanasana, we start here in Dandasana. And then place your hands on the ground flat behind you with your fingers pointing straight ahead. If you've got tight shoulders, you can turn your fingers out to the side or straight ahead. Also have your wrists roughly underneath your shoulders. Look straight ahead, push down through your heels, push down through your hands, and lift your butt up. Lift your hips up off the ground, and then push down through your hands more. And as you lift your chest, turn your upper arms out. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other. And then carefully take your head back, look up, maybe look back a little, lengthen through the back of your neck so that you can support your head here. And then tighten up your glute max, tighten up your big butt muscle, lift your hips higher, point your toes, and maybe get your big toes to touch the ground, maybe get all of your toes to touch the ground here. The higher you lift your hips, the closer your toes are going to come to the ground. So push through your hands, tighten up your butt, and lift your hips higher, and see if you can get your toes closer to the ground. Hug your inner thighs towards each other so that your legs don't turn out as you tighten up your butt. This is Purvottanasana. Intense stretch of the front body, the east, or reverse plank, or upward plank. And then lower your hips to come down. You can come back to Dandasana as a good counter pose, or maybe you want to go into Paschimottanasana, intense forward fold of the west, which is really, by its name, the opposite of Purvottanasana. Purvottanasana, intense stretch of the east, the front body. Paschimottanasana, intense stretch of the west, the back of the body. If full Purvottanasana is too intense for you, straight legs, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Reverse table is a great option. And build your strength here until you're ready to maybe straighten one leg, maybe straighten the other leg. And when you're comfortable with that, you can start to play with straightening both legs. If you've got any questions, please stick it in the comments below. Thanks. And that's Purvottanasana, or reverse plank, or upward plank. It's not very many steps to get there, but it's a lot of work to really get that pose. So take your time and work on it. That's why I offered the variations, the modifications at the end of the video. There's a lot more to learn about this pose, and lots of more modifications, the benefits of the pose, this step-by-step guide written out over on my website, adventureyogaonline.com. You can find a link to this blog post in the description for this video, and then you can click on that. It'll take you right over to the website. Thanks for practicing. If you'd like to do another class with me, you can click right there and add that class to your watch later list. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, just quickly click my picture over there and subscribe. Thanks, homies. See you soon.